have coming up on your screens. 25,160. So, yeah, 25,116 was that upper end of that range. That's taken out. And we are now slightly above it. So, 25,114 on the index. 0.5% higher with a 100-plus point gain. Nifty Bank is up, of course, at 300 points. 56,872, 880. Sensex 400-point gain, 82,590. Mid-cap index is up 0.6. So actually, broader market's doing even better. Small-cap index is up 0.85. So 18,740 on the Nifty small-cap index. So this Monday, we're kicking things off in style once again with strong gains. And I think financials are top of the pack. As you can see, I think it's mostly all financials. If you just look at the first row out there, two names on the Nifty, the heat map on your screen, just two names in the red. Surabhi.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely financials all the way, and it's across the board. I mean, even smaller stocks like a Repco Home, for instance, markets very quickly moving on to tier 2 and tier 3 financials as well. Anyway, on the large cap screen, let's take a look at the top honors. Shriram Finance, 3.5% up. Indices Bank, 1.3%. Axis, which Bernstein just outlined as one of their top picks, 1.5% higher. Jio Finance, Kotak Mahindra Bank, everything is up and about. But even beyond, I mean, it's a good morning because you're seeing names like Reliance fire up, M&M, Trent, BEL, L&T, Maruti. By the way, auto stocks have revved up. I mean, is this the kind of liquidity bazooka and easing rate cycle you need to get auto, names firing again? Even Hyundai, check Hyundai. The opening trade that came in was about 3.5% higher on Hyundai. And Maruti anyway is higher. Look at Hyundai Motor go 6% up on that stock. What a move coming through. So autos are definitely revved up. Bajaj Finance about 0.5% higher. Adani Ports, and everything's up and about. It's that kind of a morning. Tech is also doing okay. Infosys 1% higher. TCS is seeing some gains as well. Remember, today is the Apple big event in the US session today. On the downside, Nestle, Apollo Hospitals seeing a little bit of red. That's about it. Not too much. SBI Life also cooling off a little bit. But it's not even, these are not even cuts of 0.5%. Very, very positive morning. 130 points up on the Nifty.
Well, that's right, Surabhi. And just take a look at the big movers actually from the broader markets. Afcons, they've got an LOA worth around 700 crores from Reliance Industries. That's off to the races. Big move is what we're seeing out there. MCX, that stock in fact is up and about in today's trading session because that one has received SEBI's nod to launch electricity derivatives. So that's good news for them. And also IEX is higher because they have an agreement with MCX for underlying prices. So that explains why that stock as well is up close to around 2% or thereabouts as we speak. What else is moving? RITES, they have an MOU with Hindustan Copper for critical mineral supply chain in India and overseas. We'll wait for details. But RITES, in fact, is higher as well with a gain of close to around 2%. RailTel, they won an order of around 250 crores. So that stock has opened up well in the green. PNC Infra had a big run last week. They've got an LOI for an EPC project worth around 240 crores. So that one as well continues to run ahead. And SPL Infra, they've got an allotment for land for their battery energy storage system manufacturing unit. The street likes anything with regard which has these names. So SPML Infra, smaller name. That stock, in fact, is up and about. And the cement companies, remember, there's a bit of negative news flow with regard to the West Bengal government not releasing or not going according to the incentives. But most of these companies actually were not factoring in any kind of money coming in from the West Bengal government. So explains why Dalmia Bharat is only down only 1% or thereabouts. Novoco, that's down 1% or thereabouts. So we're not seeing such a large hit, though it's sentimentally negative. The point is that, in fact, most of these companies, they're either provided or they've created a provision or, in fact, they were not expecting it at all. So explains why these stocks are more or less stable in trade.
On Hyundai, I just want to add, I was trying to see if there's any fresh news flow. And the only thing that I could find was there's a lot of chatter about more upcoming launches, including a new compact SUV. I don't know if that's something that's gotten the market excited because while all auto stocks are up, this one is definitely seeing outsized gains this morning.
No, absolutely. So just a few other names, right? So 100 points, we are just around the upper end of the range, which is 25,116. We breached that, and now we're just under it. We're at it, actually, for all practical purposes. The biggest volume-led gainer is Shriram Finance with a 2% gain. So 700 on Shriram Finance. There is, actually, Balu Forge is coming up on my screen as Within the top 5 volume-led gainers, Balu Forge is up 10%, 11%. Almost a million, coming up to almost a million shares already very quickly. Another name is Shakti Pumps, which is, I think, almost back in 4 digits. So 990 or so, 5%. I think Friday moved up sharply as well. So I'm trying to, I mean, of course, financials are doing well, but I'm trying to look at other stuff. KEC is up about 2.25%. Again, very large volumes. You've got Time Techno, I think we mentioned it. Motilal Oswal has come out with a coverage this morning. So 3% initiating note from them. Shankara Buildcon has been jumping up. So Shankara, Friday was a big day, and today it's up another 11-12% on very large volumes here. And of course, I mean, Nippon India has come up very sharply, from $500 to $800 in, just what, 3 months or so. So that is doing very, very well. On the downside, Swiggy is down 4%. That's the only big notable loser, 360, and has got the second highest volumes on the downside. Cochin Shipyard is down about 2% as well. That's number one in terms of volume-led losses that you've got going at this stage. So we'll, of course, track this one as we go along. But